Welcome to Rigby Trojans Gaming. We're playing Overwatch today. This is Topher B
This is
with,
Bread.
and yep, we'll be commentating for this. This is our final match. This is our final game
This is our final match of districts before
for state.
we decide whether
This
game
decides if we go to
decides
state or
if
not.
we go to state, yeah. Our team comps are looking very similar, if not the same to they were yesterday.
Also, if you want to go watch the stream from yesterday, it's still on there. It was very good.
So right now it looks like Middleton is going to be taking the point first. We'll see if they can hold it and see if we can, or see if we can take it.
They took out that turret. Good job, Nazo. Yeah. Ooh, Nazo going right into punchy mode. Yeah, punchy. So, oh,
That was a nice push by Boostio and Nazo, using both of their close range tactics in order to push them out.
Punk staying behind, watching the back of Nazo. Dang it, I almost got it too.
They switched to an Orisa and a Pharah up top. I'm watching Hanzo's point, and he is his ult.
This is Kurt or Kirby. We're gonna be, yeah, Kirby. Playing the healer.
So it's a very close range type situation going on right now. So the
yeah, they're playing really.
so the Reaper with the shotgun and then the Ramatra with his punchy are very close range, high damage
attackers.
But with the Hanzo on our team as well, it's going to make it hard for them to be back.
What's that ability?
Which one?
Where
he throws it out?
Throws it up and builds the pillar.
It makes it so it's like a gravitational force. It pulls anything down, so they're slowed, and if they have any like fast moving abilities or like
then it's all slowed down.
Jumping abilities, you can't jump and you can't fly, nothing like that, and it just slows them down.
Interesting.
Right there, the Orisa pushed in a bit too much, but it looks like they might be able to.
Ooh, down. And who is this with the shotguns?
This is Reaper.
Reaper? Very cool.
Reaper.
What is this that's going on?
That's first match.
That is first match, first point for Rigby. So what was that? What was that when Reaper? There was like
he went like a phantom. Huh? We need to work on our. We need to.
Awesome, and we're back for batch 2, round 1.
Match 2, game 1, yep. We were watching Boostio. He switched from Reaper to Tracer. Another close range, but a lot more agile.
What's the arrows in the front of the screen?
The arrows, those just show how many blinks that Tracer has. Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
The Tracer was able to get the enemy Mercy, but unfortunately did die to the Ramatra.
Right here on Nazo with the punchy. So I see that shield, right? Does every character have that?
So only the tanks have shields. However, not all of them have shields, and all of them have different variations of shields.
Interesting.
So like Ramatra's has, I believe, like 800 health, but it only lasts for like 5 seconds. And then there's Reinhardt, who has like an actual shield that he pulls out of his arm. with around 800 as well, but he can keep it out as long as he needs. Right here we got the healers on point while the rest of the team is in the mix.
So right there, Kirby's healing.
Mm.
Does the heal auto aim there?
Yeah, it does have auto aiming features.
Interesting.
Mm.
And does it looked like it was going through the wall there.
Yeah, as long as they have, there's a certain point to where they are on the other side of the wall compared to where you are, to where if you're close enough to an entrance where it will just like curve into them.
Interesting. And so for the healers, do they attack?
They both have weapons, although Kirby, his character Lifeweaver is more of a Mercy type character, where they're more healer than DPS. Right here, the Tracer was able to stay back on behind the enemy and able to take out their Torb.
Nice.
Was able to get away safely.
So they have a I don't know the name of the healer, but
The Lifeweaver as
yeah,
well. Yep.
Lifeweaver. What would you say the most common team setup is?
Most common team setup? That's definitely a hard one because there's always matches of characters.
Awesome, that's
But
point 2.
That's point 2 of game 1. We're going in strong. Great performances from both teams.
Yes, very
We
good.
got Boostio's play of the game from the first match.
There's Reaper. Let's see this. Ooh. Oh, yes, we were watching him when this happened. Yeah. Okay, and we're back. This is
Game 2, round
round
1. Our Hanzo trying to go for an early pick off the Widowmaker.
So who's Dr. Salt playing here?
Dr. Salt is playing Kiriko. She's another healer. There's a Winston up back. Unfortunately, I don't think that the Winston was quite ready for the team to push out of the situation.
Right, they all noticed him right there at the exact same time.
Lifeweaver just not knowing what to do with a soldier. They were too far back, too late for their Winston.
What was that?
Oh, the ice wall. Mei is a ice character, so she's got think of Dr. Freeze.
Ah. Interesting. So that's really cool, actually. So that character can change up the
world almost for a short duration, make walls where needed.
That's crazy. Those yellow cards being thrown,
Yellow
is that
cards,
the healing?
that's the healing, yep.
Ah.
So, yeah, we did trade Kirby out for Doctor this game. Enemy team switched to a Reinhardt. You don't see Reinhardts too often nowadays in competitive play because he just hasn't been too good. They walled off the Reinhardt. Hanzo and Geen was able to go for a nice hit off of the Mercy in the sky. Hanzo not knowing where the Sombra went.
Yes.
Sombra went on point.
Walked in and then gone.
Switch to Diva again. The tank just keeps switching characters.
Ooh,
It
that was a
is
good
hard.
headshot.
These are some good headshots coming from Boostio. And unfortunately, Diva's... oh my goodness.
Oh.
Diva's form of shield doesn't work against May's lasers. Unfortunately, May walled off the wrong way.
That trapped them though. They end up. Ooh. I say they did end up getting that kill there because of that ice wall.
Yeah, but unfortunately the May did die, and with how this is right now, it's a lot slower for the defending team to push back up to point compared to the offensive team. This is a big ult. This is a lot of ults going on right now. The Mercy was able to res right behind the Ramatra. Although the Ramatra might be able to get the Sombra anyways.
Nice.
But he wasn't able to save his teammate from behind.
Nazo killing with the punchy. Love to see it. Yeah, that moment right there, there was so much going on right there.
There's a lot of going on point and again behind the point. Right there, you see Boostio waiting for a team to, one of the enemy teams to go against the other side of the wall. A lot of ults being used right now. We've got Diva's ult and then we've got the May ult that was just used. Although I don't think either of them really did much. The May ult we saw earlier, and then there's the Hanzo ult as well. Just a lot of ults going on within these last 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just a fight of desperation trying to be able to get on the point in defending.
I'm a little bit lost.
There's the other ult.
There's so much.
Oh, and there's the Ramatra ult and the Kiriko ult. Unfortunately, the Ramatra did die. However, he was able to.
But we ended
he was able to keep them off the point.
Very good, Rigby.
That is the
first point.
That is the first match of the second game.
And we'll be right back. And we're right back. This is
round two, game two. And our tank Nazo switched things up playing, oh my goodness, I can't even remember his name.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
Mauga, yeah. Yeah, I remembered the M. I was just thinking the G was an H for some reason.
So
the soldier is up back, which was not the greatest play, something you'd want to see with a Mauga and a Reaper. Unfortunately, our Reaper did die, but we have Doctor coming in with the res, being able to cap the point. And this is a very quick round two.
Oh, whoa, what the heck?
They didn't have to push it all the way because round two goes as fast as round one. Like, they have to go as far as round one gets.
Interesting.
We've got Hanzo with the play of the game. This was when Boostio died.
Yeah, that's
the Mercy was trying to go for the soldier.
5-player kill streak right there. What the crap? Awesome.
We'll be right back. And we're back. This is round one in game three. If we can manage to win this one, that'll be it, and we will be going to
I would say, is this the same game mode where they're getting the vehicle in?
This isn't going to be hybrid. This is Flashpoint. So it's like the first one. However, there is no time in between the points. Like there's no grace period.
They just get the point,
They get the point, and then there's like about a 20 seconds where they can
Oh,
still
where
fight each other.
And where they go into the next. Right, I remember watching that one yesterday.
So unfortunately, they were able to get our Genji pretty quick, and the Tracer was going for our Hanzo. The Hog is probably a good pick here, however the Mauga is a good defense against that. We'll just have to see how
I was going to say, that's kind of brutal, being able to grapple your opponent right in next to you.
Especially with a shotgun as your weapon.
Yeah.
The Ana and Genji having to push back.
Who's Ginpunk playing right now?
Ginpunk, he's playing Lucio. He's like a DJ.
Very cool.
And his healing, he has two things. He has healing and then he has speed boost, and both of them have different melodies as well. And his abilities are he can wall run and he uses skates.
Interesting.
Our Lucio's dead and so's theirs, but our Hanzo was able to get their Mei. So in terms of team players, we're up right now.
That blip jump or whatever is crazy.
We've got another Mauga versus Hog fight right now. However, the Hog does not have much backup. Just the Moira coming in a bit too late, I feel.
Yep.
We're able to get the Hog, but it looks like the Moira might be able to elude us. Mei was able to be taken down real quick right there. But it looks like that Moira is still causing trouble somewhere. Lucio and Genji are leaving the team to try and hunt down the Moira. But the Moira does not have her phase.
All these teleporting. That would trip me out playing this dude. Games like this
Hanzo
are
using
so
his ult.
weird.
Oh, that was unfortunate for the Lucio.
He was really good.
The Lucio was about to use his ult, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get it off. The Hog used his ult right there, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to take out the Mauga. We're able to take out the Tracer. First point was a very close round, having Middleton taking it for a good 79% before Rigby was able to take it back. This Genji is bloodthirsty trying to go for this Lucio, but he has to back off because he realized that there was more. However, being behind the team now, Genji going for his ult, but unfortunately the rest of the team still had their abilities.
Yeah, they all saw him right there at the same time.
That was a bit too greedy of a play. You may be able to hear the rest of the team behind us in dismay, but it's okay. Hanzo seeming to be having a bit of trouble here with all of the close action fighting. However, Lucio was able to save him with his ult.
So what just happened with the Hanzo's health?
The Hanzo's health, where it turned green, that's Lucio's ability.
I would say it went up to like almost 1,000.
Lucio's ult gives the entire team in a certain radius around him like 700 HP.
Jeez.
For a short duration, able to save them when needed, save them from ults.
That's really cool.
It can be the changing factor in a lot of fights.
Ooh, got that down on the Hog.
Unfortunately, it appears that that our Hanzo was a bit too close up with the Mauga being able to take him out, but we were able to take out theirs right back.
Here's Kirby.
It looks like Kirby, looks like he might have been able to save our teammate right there, but he didn't know whether or not he wanted to push up or stay back. Tracer missing her ult on Kirby.
Not wall going up totally. You have to go all the way around to even get up there.
Middleton did get the point. We're having a bit of trouble. Need to regroup.
So Rigby here is at 99%.
So we just need to win one more fight and then we'll win.
Middleton
Right here, we're
keeping,
watching
being able
Tracer.
to
It
hold
looks like
that.
Tracer might be looking for a time right there. He used his ult, and he was able to take out the Lucio, and it looks like the Moira wanted to survive, but used her ult at too low a health. We're able to get the Mauga, and it looks like the Tracer just might not be able to survive long enough. Having us being able to capture it and being able to...
Awesome, and that's that point. Maybe? There it is.
Lucio using his ults just to survive in between. That's something that you don't see much. That's something you don't see happen very often. It's mostly considered a waste of an ult.
Just because there is no opportunity for points.
Just because there's no reason to waste. There's no reason to waste your ults in between points unless it's like 5 seconds and it's deciding whether or not you get the point. When you're just in the middle of nowhere and you do it just to survive, it just means that you're not gonna have your ult when you need it.
Right.
Especially Lucio's, his does take a while. Looks like their Tracer was able to. Their Tracer unfortunately did miss our Hanzo with his ult, and he was able to back off, surviving.
Very good.
The solo
Mauga.
The solo Mauga ult was unfortunately probably not the best way to go about that. That would have been a good time for the Tracer bomb earlier.
Yeah. We're sitting around here racking up points. And this game mode goes to 3 points.
So within about 50%, if we can survive and keep the point, we'll be able to win it, and we'll be going to state. They switched to a Reinhardt. Lucio trying to boop him off, but unfortunately, right there, that was a bit unfortunate. Lucio. Ooh.
Jeez.
The Reinhardt was able
dropping
to.
like flies
Lucio
here.
was able. The Reinhardt was able to kill our Lucio before he used his ult, wasting it, and then he pinned our Hanzo, killing him as well. I do believe we only have our Mauga and Tracer. The Tracer 1v1 we did win, but he's sitting at 2 health, so he can't immediately go in and save Naza.
Middleton.
Although it seems like Naza doesn't need the help. He was able to use his ult and win that.
We're taking the station
taking
back.
the point right back.
Here we are at 95%.
Reinhardt needs to get on. Reinhardt and Tracer need to get on that point quickly,
but
it's going to be hard.
Oh.
It's overtime, and I think there is a Tracer running around on point, but unfortunately not going to be able to get help with the Reinhardt. There's only so much that a Tracer can do with their limited blinks, but the Lucio would have been able to save his team a couple of times over if he didn't waste his ult earlier before that point was open.
During that middle part.
That was a good game between Rigby and Middleton.
Yeah, that was really good.
Play of the game goes to Kill Bill. I bet it was right there at the end.
Right.
Right there. Lucio tried using his ult, but he just ended up not winning it. He was able to pin the Hanzo and then just beat the Life Weaver to submission.
And that's it.
That was a good game.
Rigby
won it. We're going to state.
Rigby's going to state.